Welcome everybody to the New Mexico College Access Council College and University panel. My name is Brandon Fields and I am chair of NMCAC. We're excited to be able to host this session for you. We have an amazing lineup of institutions with us this evening. Each institution will have about 6 minutes to present on their university. We will open it up for Q&A at the end. You can also ask questions via the chat throughout the duration of this session as well. But the lineup today, we have San Juan College, NMSU Grants, New Mexico Military Institute, Eastern New Mexico University Roswell, Clovis Community College, and University of New Mexico. So with that, I'm going to let our first presenter take it away, which is San Juan College.
All right. Hi guys, my name is Liz Galvan and I am an admissions recruiter here at San Juan College. I just want to welcome you. I know it's hard being virtual, but I love being here today and I'm super excited for the ones that came here today. So if you don't know already, San Juan College is located in Farmington, New Mexico. We are about 3 hours north of Albuquerque. We're close to the Rocky Mountains. So if you guys ever want to come up, I'd love to give you a campus tour. So some of the things that San Juan College has is we have tons of choices for you. We have over 100 degrees and certificates. We have most of our classes are online right now, but we also do hybrid and face-to-face courses. We also have 3 different campuses. We have a main campus, which is right here in Farmington, New Mexico. We then have one in Kirtland, New Mexico, which is not too far from Farmington. And then we have an East campus, which is in Aztec. We also offer evening courses for several people that, if you have a busy schedule and you're not able to do classes during the day, we have so many options for you in the evening as well. Another thing about San Juan College is that we do help you transfer to 4-year institutions. So if you want to start off your associates at San Juan and then eventually move on to 4-year institutions, we do have UNM campus here in Farmington, and we also have New Mexico Highlands located here as well. So, and then we also do, if you do let us know you're interested in a 4-year institution, we help you with that. Another great thing about San Juan College is we have an amazing HHPC, which is a free membership with your enrollment. If you don't know what the HHPC is, that's our Health Human Performance Center, which is a crazy club gym. And if you guys haven't seen it, it's pretty cool. Another thing about us is one of my biggest things is you don't want to break the bank when you're paying for schooling. Our tuition per year is $1,249. I'm sorry about that. I messed up on that. 53% of Pell Grant eligibility is given away every year. We also have 65% of other funding that we offer to students. So there's so many options with getting help financially here at San Juan College. We do have our own foundation, which has several scholarships for every type of person. We give over $15 million in award every year, so something to think about. Also, your success matters to us. So one of the things that I really highly suggest as well is small classes. We have small class sizes here at San Juan College, so our class ratio is 15:1. So you get that more one-on-one attention instructor with our instructors. We have so many options for academic assistance. We have free tutoring. We also have what we call the Student Achievement Center, and they assist you with skills coaching, laptops, food pantry, bus passes, anything that you need help with assisting your success. We have that here at San Juan College. We also have disability services. So if you do need accommodations and you have a disability, please let us know if you're interested and if you have a disability, and we can help you out with that. We also have several smart labs on campus. So if you're not very technology savvy like me, you can get help with that as well. Another thing is we love to get involved, and we have so many opportunities to get involved at San Juan College. We have student organizations and clubs. We have over 25 clubs at San Juan, and there's just so many different opportunities. Also, we have student government, intramural sports, and more. We do not have a sports team, but we do have intramural sports. So to apply to San Juan College, you would go to www.sanjuancollege.edu. My name is Liz Galvan again, and my email is martineze@sanjuancollege.edu. And I hope to hear from you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, next up is going to be New Mexico State University Grants Campus. Take it away.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Glad to see some people are showing up. So let's talk about grants. Well, it's a community within your community, and we are located in Grants, which is about 75 miles west of Albuquerque and east of Gallup. So we're like right between them. The community college here was actually founded in 1968. We have a student population of around 700. We are a proud Hispanic servant institution and Native American non-servant tribal institution. We have Native Pueblos all around us, and we have the Navajo Nation, which is our student population mostly. Well, why should you attend grants? Tuition, it'll save you money if you're living with family. We have smaller classes, and we can fit your schedule. We have evening classes, flex schedules. You know, you can take a class in the day, come back in the night, or do it online, half online. And teachers can meet with you. They're there to teach and will take time to spend with you. It's an easier transition. You know, if you're not used to being away, you can do those 2 years and then transfer out. And then so for so many, it's easier to be close to do your religious activities. And then for those that need it, if you want to improve your GPA, you didn't get into the 4-year and you need to just boost that up a little bit, you can do that here. Tuition is affordable. It's $86 a credit. Full-time student, $1,032. Save money. The cost of living here is really low. If you live with family or get a house, the rent is about $800. You can share an apartment. These are some of our certificates. Most popular one is Weldon technology, and you can get certified in the Weldon technology and go out and find a really great paying job. The other one I want to highlight is the nursing assistant and the health careers, because there is a high demand for that. Those are really popular. We will be having phlebotomy, which starts in the fall. And I mean, it is going on now, but it will be on print by then. IT, there's computer classes. They offer several different certificates. So those are big ones to look at. And then we have associate's degrees. Applied business, automotive is a big one. And you can get certified in that as well. And if you have your associates, you can go out and get a business loan and start your own company out here. So if you get an Associate of Science with us, that can lead you to a Bachelor of Science in Nursing, which we offer on site. It is through the main campus, but they teach it here on our campus. So based upon your GPA and admit into this program, you can get into that. We also have elementary education, which you can do the associates and then transfer into the Bachelor of Science, which we also teach on site. Like I spoke earlier, you can improve your GPA, you can boost that up and then move on to the school of your choice or four-year college or any one of the other four-year colleges you were looking at. And it's a good chance. We're open enrollment. You just need your high school diploma or GED. We're surrounded by pebbles. Like I said, you can come and visit the Pebble of Acoma, Laguna. When they open, you can go on the tours, go hiking. Fishing is about 30 miles away. There's bike trails. Mount Taylor's right here. It's really nice. And we do have a full gymnasium and weight room, which students will have access to, just as our tutoring center and our writing center, math tutoring. Those are all available to students. To apply to NMSU grants, you'll go to apply.nmsu.edu and the application is free. Apply now. So you can start do your application now and we'll help you get into classes for summer. Here is my contact information if you have any questions. And if you have any questions, just hit me up on the chat or send me an email. This is Student Services. You can ask for any one of these individuals if you want financial aid help. Samantha will help you with your admissions processing, our advisor and our VP. I'll leave my contact information up here for a minute. I hope to hear from all of you. I can send you some information if you want, or you can just reach out and ask me anything. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. Again, for those of us who joined us, if you do have any questions, you could post any questions in the chat. Some of the recruiters may be able to answer them as we go throughout the session. But like I said, we will open it up for Q&A at the end. Next up is the New Mexico Military Institute.
Okay, so good evening. My name is Katie Ross. I am an admissions counselor here at New Mexico Military Institute. We're located in Roswell, New Mexico. We're both a junior college and a four-year college preparatory program. So I've included my contact information on the screen, but I'll go ahead and include this information in the chat box along with some links. So to start with New Mexico Military Institute, I'd like to say that we provide more than an education to our students. Our military structure allows us to not only educate the whole person, but we're able to prepare our cadets for success in life after NMMI. Our cadets learn excellent time management skills, efficient studying skills, a positive work ethic, and an attention to detail. As a result, our junior college has a 89% success rate where our cadets will graduate and transfer to a four-year college to receive their bachelor's degree. So while we are a military school, we're just like any other junior college. We have over a dozen sports at the high school and the junior college level. And we also have over 50 clubs, including band, paintball, aviation club, bowling, and boxing. So I want to provide a list of our associate degrees. So if you have an interest in English or communication, you can start your college career here with us at NMMI. You can receive your associate's degree and then transfer to a four-year college to complete your bachelor's degree. I want to talk about the admissions, the requirements for admission for our junior college. Our minimum GPA at this time is a 2.0. ACT and SAT scores are not required. However, if you have those scores, then it is encouraged that they're sent to us as they can be used to award scholarships. So you can review the rest of the requirements on the screen. I will mention that if you're looking to participate in our early commissioning program or our Service Academy preparatory program, the requirements to be accepted into those programs do differ slightly. So the first question that typically comes across people's mind at this time is cost. So I wanted to break down the cost. So for new cadets who are New Mexico residents, for the fall and the spring semester, you're looking at a little over $16,000. So this cost includes tuition, room and board, food, laptop rental. The price in the fall is slightly higher than the spring, and that's because during your first semester, you will be issued your uniform. So with all of this being said, NMMI is the only state-supported school of our kind in the United States. So this means that we have a lot of opportunities to help out our students financially through aid and scholarships. So to apply for the majority of scholarships that we offer, all you have to do is apply for admission. When you fill out the application, you'll automatically be matched to the scholarships that you're eligible for. If you are seeking needs-based scholarships, then you will be asked to fill out the FAFSA. So as I said, we have a low tuition cost for New Mexico residents, but we also have a lot of scholarship opportunities. Our main scholarship for New Mexico residents covers approximately 40% of the expenses at New Mexico Military Institute. It is first come, first serve. So the sooner that you apply for the fall semester, the greater chance you'll have at receiving the scholarship. So to jump off of that, I would like to briefly discuss the two programs that we offer for students who have an interest in a career in the military. The first program is our Service Academy preparatory program. So we participate as a receiving school for the 5 service academies. Our preparatory program, which is a year long, essentially prepares cadets for academy life. We have students who are sponsored by a service academy, simply meaning that they've been asked by a service academy to participate in a preparatory program in order to improve themselves. After a successful year, they'll receive an appointment. We also have students who have a strong desire to attend a service academy, but they want to give themselves their greatest chance possible at receiving an appointment. We call those students self-preps. Self-preps have about a 40% higher chance of receiving an appointment. The other program that we have is our early commissioning program. So this program gives cadets the opportunity to graduate with their associate's degree, along with a commission as a second lieutenant in the Army in 2 years. So normally this process takes up to 4 years to earn a commission as an officer, but we're able to do it in 2 based on our training, the environment, and selection of individuals who display the character and the maturity to earn a commission in a compressed time frame. There are a lot of financial incentives involved in this program, including tuition assistance, ROTC scholarships, and monthly pay, both as an officer and for monthly drills. If you're looking to start a career in the military, this is one of the best ways to do it. I'd like to end the presentation by saying that the deadline for applications for the fall 21 semester is July 23rd. However, it is encouraged that the process starts sooner than that. Our application is online and completely free, and I'm going to go ahead and include the link to that in the chat box. Lastly, I'd like to invite you to our open house. It is scheduled for Friday, May 28th from 7:30 to 3:30 in Roswell on our campus. So the open house will give you the opportunity to have an in-depth detailed tour of campus. We'll get you in some buildings and some classrooms so you can see our small classroom sizes. You'll also hear from different departments, and you'll also have the opportunity to ask any questions that you may have about NMMI. So that is also a link that I will include in the chat box. And I will end by saying that it is really hard to limit an institution to just 6 minutes. So please ask all the questions that you may have at the end. Thank you.
Thank you, Katie. And I agree. It's really hard to, give a full picture in 6 minutes, but that's why we definitely will have Q&A at the end. And we'll also share all of these amazing recruiters, their contact information to everybody who's registered shortly after these sessions end. So, all right. Next up is going to be Eastern New Mexico University Roswell campus. Take it away. You're muted.
Thanks, Brandon. All right. So, like you said, I'm from Eastern New Mexico University, Roswell. So back-to-back Roswell schools here. Tiny bit of background just on the school as a whole. We were founded in 1958 in Roswell, which is a city of about 50,000 in the southeastern part of New Mexico. Last year, we had about 1,750 students, and generally we average more closer to around 2,000. So one of the first things I want to talk about right off the bat is something that a lot of students think about and are worried about, and that's always the price. So there is a lot of quality education out there that is available for affordable prices, and EMU Roswell is one of those institutions that can provide that. So like you can see, tuition and fees for resident in district, which is Chaves County, is $1,128, but tuition and fees for out of county, out of our area of service, is only, it's less than $100 more than that. It's very affordable. That's full-time tuition and fees. And in addition to that, 60%, more than 60% of our students receive financial aid. It's usually Pell Grants. It is over 60%. And on average, through an average year, our financial aid office will award close to $5 million, which is quite a large amount of award for the amount of students we have. So we do have a lot of funds available for students to come. And I say come here, not only if you live in Roswell, like a lot of community colleges are focused, but EMU Roswell is a little bit unique in the fact that we do have on-campus housing. We do have dorms on campus. They're provided by Sierra Vista Village, but they are on our campus and associated with us. So that is one of the coolest things about EMU Roswell. We do have a lot of unique programs, which I'll go over in just a little bit. But the fact that we have on-campus housing means we're open to the state, and we're open to out of state as well. These are, of course, just a few of the programs we have, just 6 of them that you can see right here. But we do offer over 80 certificates and associate's degrees. We are a 2-year institution, so we terminate at the associate's level. But like you can see here, we have aviation maintenance technology, nursing, which is a great program, and it's been the #1 ranked nursing program in the state for 3 years in a row, and I think 6 out of the last 7 or 8 years. Occupational therapy assistant, another fairly unique program. There aren't too many of them in the state. Automotive technology, media arts. We have an amazing media arts program that includes video game design and film technology, in addition to graphic design and things you might associate with media arts already. And welding technology. We're definitely one of the biggest welding programs in the state. And I'll go back just for a second to the aviation maintenance program, just because it's so cool. There's such a big demand for aviation maintenance, and we have a hangar out here on campus. And our campus is located very close to the airport here, so we're associated with a lot of the aviation companies in the area, like Boeing and AirSail. We have a hangar on campus with awesome equipment, a Huey from the Vietnam era, and millions of dollars worth of other airplanes that our students get to work on. So that's a really cool program if you're interested in things like that. And one thing that we as a community college really stress are transfer pathways, and we have those to the major universities in our area. Eastern New Mexico University Portales, which is obviously our parent campus, but also New Mexico State University, UNM, Texas Tech, Western as well. We have the transfer pathways for a lot of our basic associate degrees. And just general information that doesn't only apply to us. The general education certificates that are now going around community colleges. A few years ago, New Mexico changed to a common course numbering system. So any community college you go to, if you're going there for your basic general education type of requirements, those will be the same classes at any university you go to in New Mexico. An English class at EMU Roswell is going to be the same English class at New Mexico State. So it's easier than ever to transfer credits to major universities if that's your plan, to go to a four-year university afterwards. But like you can see just from this list of the HIT programs, a lot of them are not meant to transfer you into a four-year program. A lot of them are trades that provide a great living after a 12, 18, or 24-month certificate or associates. So we are a unique combination of classical higher education and funneling students into 4 years for bachelor's degrees, and in a trade school that provides a lot of certificates and associates that allow you to make an amazing living very soon after starting your education. I will leave my information in the chat, like everyone else has said. And I hope you have some questions for us at the end that we can answer. We can talk about living in Roswell if you want to talk about that. But I think that's it for my time. Really hope to talk to you guys in the Q&A session.
Thank you so much, Kyler. All right, we've got 2 more institutions for this evening before we go into our next session at 7 p.m. Next up is going to be Clovis Community College. Take it away.
Hi guys. Hello, this is me, Zach Roden, the recruiter here at Clovis Community College. I would first like to apologize of me recording this on my phone. Anyway, let's talk about Clovis Community College. So we are here in Clovis, New Mexico. We offer over 20 programs and certificates, and these programs and certificates are specifically designed to get you either a job straight off the bat after your certificate or your degree, or B, transfer you over into a 4-year institution. So that's a really great thing. Over here, we have, the general studies, of course, that can transfer you to a 4-year institution, behavioral sciences, those type of degrees. But we also have OT programs such as welding, automotives, nursing, and rad tech and cosmetology. And these are state-of-the-art equipment, I feel like. Our cosmetology has basically it's like a salon. The automotive tech basically has, like a garage, a car garage. The welding has an entire building for welding. It's really cool, hot stuff. And then the nursing has this amazing allied health building that nearly looks like a hospital. It is crazy accurate to what you would see in a typical, nursing environment. So that's the great things that we have. Tuition wise, we are the top 20% in the state for the lowest and least debt for students that graduate here. Typically, our in-state students will look at about $1,300, give or take, a semester based off of our tuition and our books. Out of state's around almost $3,000. That's with tuition and books as well. And our facility, we have about 6,000 students combined. That's in person as well as online. And with that, that's an 18-to-1 student ratio. So that's a really good number if you're looking at trying to find those connections with advisors or your faculty in order to make connections, get help, get guidance. We offer that here, and it's a really great thing. We have a great team here. We actually have a licensed counselor as well. We have a couple of them here. So it's a great thing to have. It's a great footnote to start, your secondary education, your next level of education. So that's a really great thing to consider. And then we do have some campus student life. We have our Phi Theta Kappa, which is the honor society for community colleges. We also have a student and nurse club as well as the campus activities board that is student designed and student led to create events for students, of course. And then we just are getting the approval for an esports. So if you're into gaming, we'll have an esports group. And then we just got approved for a Black union as well as the Hispanic student organization. So we're a very diverse cast of students here, a very diverse group of people, and we really just want to see you succeed in life. If you want to contact me, I'll definitely leave some of my information in the chat. I'm trying to think about what else I need to tell y'all that you should know. Basically, you know, these programs are here to help you. We're here to help you. We want you to succeed. This is a opportunity. You know, you might want to go to a four-year institution or might want to further your education, but you can have a great stepping stone here and you won't have to pay an arm and a leg for it. And I think that's a really great takeaway. And that's some advice that I wish someone told me when I was in your shoes at the high school level. I wish someone told me you can go the community college route, save yourself a lot of money, and then get the same amount of education and then transfer that over to your next level of education as well, to a four-year institution. So I think that's about it for me. I definitely got everything I could get out. Definitely leave questions if you have any for me.
All right, thank you, Zach. All right, the last institution for this session is going to be the University of New Mexico. Take it away, Mario.
All right, thank you, Brandon. Oh, sorry about that. All right, so my name is Mario Vega. I'm the Scholarships and Outreach Manager here at the University of New Mexico. Thanks for joining us today. I appreciate your time. Why choose UNM? You know, when doing presentations, there's always three deciding factors when making a college decision. One is cost and affordability. Two is undergraduate programs and graduate programs. And three is how you feel when you're on campus. So getting into our academic programs, you know, we have over 220 different academic programs to choose from. So the likelihood of us having the program that you're interested in is very high. I recommend going to degrees.unm.edu. This website will show you all the different degree plans that we offer at UNM. It'll also show you the courses that are required for each program, give you course descriptions, you know, part of the core curriculum. It'll show you all the core curriculum classes that you need to complete and so forth, and give you descriptions for those courses. Some of our ranked programs is our School of Engineering. It's ranked within the top 100 nationally. You can see it's number 16 for nuclear engineering, number 54 for electrical engineering. Our College of Fine Arts is number 64 in the nation, top 5 in the nation for photography. As most of us New Mexico residents know, Albuquerque is the hub for Netflix and NBC Universal. So our film digital arts program is really taking off because of that. They're able to do internships, stand in as extras, and we have a Mesa del Sol campus that is located right next to Netflix studio. Our School of Architecture and Planning is the only one in the state. Great facility to help you complete your coursework there. We have our Anderson School of Management as well, brand new state-of-the-art facility with McKinnon Center for Management. Anderson has a really great 3-2 program that allows UNM's undergraduate students to complete both a bachelor's degree in a field outside of management and an MBA degree within 5 years. So great opportunity there. Our School of Law continuously ranks really high, top law school for environmental law, number 1 for Native Americans in pre-law, number 2 in the nation for Hispanics. And I think it's important to note that a lot of students that graduate from our School of Law go on to practice here in the state of New Mexico, and particularly here in Albuquerque, and they graduate with less debt on a national average. We have some great health science programs as well. We have the only level 1 trauma hospital in the state of New Mexico. You can see our top ranked programs there. We also have some special programs like the pharmacy early assurance program. So basically, if you complete 30 hours and maintain a 3.0 GPA or higher, and if you're admitted into this cohort of students, it gives you direct entry into the pharmacy program. We have the combined BA/MD program, of course, as well, which allows you, if you're admitted into this program, to complete your BA degree and go straight into your MD degree program. And our freshman honors direct entry nursing program. So if you are admitted into the nursing program, into the honors program, and you want to complete a degree in nursing and you're admitted into this cohort, it gives you direct entry into the nursing program and into the clinical portion of that program. We are a tier 1 R1 research university, so there are over 6,500 student researchers and student research projects that are going on, over 2,300 advanced projects as well. So we know that, everyone here is from New Mexico. Some may be from Albuquerque, which UNM is in your backyard. We do have a national student exchange and an international student exchange option that, you can do a semester abroad, semester, inside the United States, or a year, whatever you decide to do. We partner with over 100 institutions worldwide, and 160 institutions here in the United States. The great thing about this program is if you're doing an exchange, whether it be international or national, you're going to pay resident tuition rates, or UNM tuition rates. So studies show that the more you are involved on campus, the more successful you will be as a student. So we have over 300 clubs and organizations, from Greek life to esports. We definitely want you to get involved. We also want you to get involved with our local athletics. We are a full Division I school, and students get free admission into all local home games. Quick shout out to our women's soccer team. They are Mountain West regular season champs and headed to the big dance to take on Navy in the first round of that tournament. So cost of attendance, you can see here, it's about $24,567 when you factor in tuition and fees, room and board, books and supplies, transportation, and miscellaneous. But there are ways that you can save. We actually awarded over $72 million in scholarships. So the possibility of getting a scholarship is very high. And we've actually awarded more scholarships within the last couple of years. So it's a great opportunity for our New Mexico residents. Regents of Presidential does require a separate scholarship application. So aside from being admitted to UNM, you'll fill out the scholarship application by December 1. The Woodward, same thing. If you meet the academic criteria, there's no separate scholarship application. But if you're admitted by December 1, you're eligible for that scholarship. UNM Scholars by December 1, UNM Achievers. We have our Bridge to Success, which that date kind of fluctuates. So keep an eye on our scholarship website. We have the Success Grant, the Global Aim to Achieve, which basically, if you complete your degree within 4 years, you can get your last semester free and your global first year promise. Go to scholarships.unm.edu for further information. Definitely get your FAFSA in by October 1 for fall 2021, fall 2022. Freshman admission, right now we are test optional. So, juniors, our application is open. Once you complete your junior year, you can send us your transcripts and we'll process a decision for you. And for those of you that are current and admitted to UNM, we have a great resource that's available that I'll put in the link right now. It's called our global library. And this is for admitted admitted students coming in for the fall 2021 term. There's my contact information. I'll put it in the chat. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mario. If all of my admissions representatives can turn on their cameras again, we are going to open it up for questions. Feel free, if you feel comfortable enough, you're more than welcome to unmute yourself and ask your question. I'll give about 10 seconds for that. If I don't have any questions, I do have a question for our panel that I think will be helpful to our students present this evening.
With UNM, how would we schedule a campus tour?
Okay, great question. So we are having campus tours 6 days a week. So we're having them Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. And then we also have Saturday tours that are available. So I'll send you the link to set up a schedule and to schedule a tour. I recommend that as soon as we, get off here, that you do that, because those campus tours are filling up quickly. Okay. So, and you have my contact information. If you're not able to get into a time that you're looking to come visit us, shoot me an email and we can see about making some accommodations for you. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Sophia, for that question. Any other questions? All right, well, I do have a question that I think will be useful for the students in here. So I want to ask the panel this, and we'll go in order of how you presented. What is one piece of advice you have for a high school student in regards to the college search process? Do keep your answers short so we can all get through each of you. But San Juan, we'll let you go first.
I would have to say for looking for a college now, I would go for academic support services. Um, Having a learning disability in college was really a struggle. And so if you have any type of learning disability and you need help in any way, you want to make sure that the college you choose has really good academic support services to kind of walk you through that, give you longer time on your tests. You know, they have tutoring centers online. San College has all of that. So that's why I'm just mentioning those things. But it's really important. And you may not think so now, but it will be when you get into school.
Thank you. And MSU grants, what advice do you have?
Hi, I would suggest looking at the financial aid office and scholarships. I will look to funding to see how they can help you with that and to see what's available to you, because you want to look at the long haul, what degree you want to go for. So you got to base that off like how much financial aid will I need, what kind are available to me, and how can I get this done.
Thank you. Nimi.
So for me, I would recommend thinking about what you want and then making a list of what you're looking for with colleges, considering your intended major, campus size, extracurricular activities, location, and then using that list to narrow down potential colleges.
EMU Roswell.
One thing that I would suggest, if you're planning on attending college in person, if at all possible, visit the college. Programs are important, faculty is important, your job opportunities and career opportunities after you graduate are important. But if you don't visit and you find out that you don't like the place, that it's not a fit for you, then your education is not going to be as effective as it would be if you're at a place that you felt was right for you. So yeah, if at all possible, go visit the places you're interested in and see if that's going to be a right fit for you.
Clovis Community College.
What I would do if I were you, I would definitely, you got to consider your return of investment, you know, how much you're putting in and how much you're getting out of it, as well as like these people have been saying before me. Definitely, you have to find the right fit and you have to find the right return of investment. And we have a great cast to do that. So thank you.
Thank you. And UNM.
Yeah, definitely. You know, when making the college decision, as I said during my presentation, cost and affordability is a big thing. So apply to as many schools as you can, you know, and see what type of scholarships you receive. You know, you can send your FAFSA up to 10 institutions. So see what kind of financial aid package you receive. And then, you know, kind of go from there. And you know, that definitely, like Kyler said, you want to visit the campus. You want to get a feel for that campus. And if it feels like home, you know that. You can make that decision and attend that institution. And academic programs as well. I mean, you want to make sure that the program or the school has the academic program that you're interested in. And, you know, that's a big decision, deciding factor as well.
Thank you, Mario.
You're welcome.
I encourage you to do campus visits. I know it's been a little bit different this past year. I think universities and colleges are slowly, you know, starting to open up their campuses again for campus visitors. So definitely make sure you're doing your research and visiting campuses, because like everybody said here, you want to make sure that it's the right fit. I will open it up briefly for any last minute questions that any of our students may have. And then I do have a few pieces of information to provide. All right. Well, I definitely encourage you, if you haven't already registered, we have one more session of the NMCAC College and University panels taking place in about 30 minutes at 7 p.m. The institutions presenting in these panels are Luna Community College, St. John's College, New Mexico Highlands University, UNM Los Alamos, Santa Fe Community College, and New Mexico State University Las Cruces campus. I just posted the link to that Zoom room that will happen at 7 p.m. So definitely check it out. It's our last session of the spring. We're also working on fall stuff as well. So definitely follow NMCAC on all social media platforms at NM College Access. Thank you again for participating. Thank you to our college admissions representatives for taking the time to share information about your institution. And keep in mind, guys, it's never too late to pursue your college and career goals. Have a great evening, and we'll talk to you soon.